Welcome to White Regis TV Film Review and Preview. I'm Andrew Wright. This week, the horror film Scream 6 was released on home video. The film is the sixth film in the Scream franchise and a direct sequel to the 2022 Scream film, which relaunched and revitalized the franchise. Scream 6 features a returning cast consisting of Melissa Barrera, Jenna Ortega, Jasmine Savoy Brown, Mason Gooding, Hayden Panettiere, and Courtney Cox, reprising their roles from various films in the franchise, with actors Josh Segarra and Dermot Mulroney joining the cast. Scream 6 revolves around a new Ghostface killer who begins targeting the survivors of the Woodsboro Legacy murders in New York City. Now, I watched this for the first time with its home video release, and considering I wasn't particularly fond of the first four films in the franchise, I absolutely love this film. The New York setting and aesthetic really made the film look great. The script kept me on my toes throughout the film, and there were just great performances from Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega in a film that tackled the topic of PTSD. I gave this film 4.5 stars out of 5. There have been discussions about a seventh film, but none have been confirmed yet. And this is a fan favourite cult classic horror franchise, which I only really started to enjoy with the fifth film. So, in a somewhat breaking news story, the Screen Actors Guild of America, also known as SAG-AFTRA, has failed to reach a new contract with the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers, the entity that represents major studios and streamers. This means that every actor who's a SAG-AFTRA member will be on strike and taking to the picket lines, alongside the Writers Guild of America, who remain on strike after over 70 days. This means that every film and TV show worldwide currently filming, which is predominantly consisting of SAG-AFTRA members, will also have to shut down production until the conclusion of the strike. One show that has been confirmed will not be shutting down is the HBO series Game of Thrones prequel House of the Dragon, which will not shut down due to it being under UK labour laws. There have been rumours floating around the industry that films scheduled for release in the fourth quarter of 2023 and beyond could be delayed and spread out across the next couple of years as a response to the strike. This is a developing news story, so please stay tuned for more updates, or you can follow updates about the strike on news websites such as Deadline.com. This week, the new Greta Gerwig film Barbie, starring Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling, as well as the new Christopher Nolan film Oppenheimer, starring Cillian Murphy, had their London premieres. These two very high-profile films released on the same day, July 21st, and cinematic double bills of these two films have been endorsed and promoted by high-profile industry members including Tom Cruise, Christopher McQuarrie, Margot Robbie, Greta Gerwig, and Christopher Nolan. At the Oppenheimer premiere on the 13th of July, the actors did take to the red carpet to do press for the film. However, they left the premiere before the screening of the film at the IMAX Leicester Square due to SAG-AFTRA strike being called. Stay tuned for coverage of both films' opening weekend. That's all I have for this week, but be sure to check back next week where I will preview both Barbie and Oppenheimer. Now back to Gary in the studio.